Now in this part of the question then, we've got to find the area of the triangle ABC, where we've got our lines L1 and L2 with their respective equations here and here. And we already established that the two lines L1 and L2 intersect at this point B, where the y-coordinate is 4. That is, when you substitute x equals 0 into either one of these equations, you get y equals 4. So to get the area of the triangle ABC, we're going to use the base times the height divided by 2. So we need the length of this base here. So in order to get the length of that base, we need the coordinates of A and C, the x-coordinates. And we can get the x-coordinate of A when we substitute y equals 0 into the equation for L1. And similarly, we can get the x-coordinate for the point C when we substitute y equals 0 into the equation for L2. And then we'll be able to work out that length. Okay, so there's our starting point. Let's have a look at A then. So we'll put a little intro here for A. Okay, we know that y equals 0. And what we're going to do is substitute this value, substitute y equals 0 into the equation for L1. And if we do that, here's our equation for L1, we're going to have 2x, so therefore 2x. We've got minus 3 times 0, well that's going to be 0, plus the 12 equals 0, so plus 12 equals 0. And if we subtract 12 from both sides, we therefore have 2x equals minus 12, and divide both sides by 2, and you end up with x equals minus 6. So A has the coordinates then minus 6, 0. Now we can do exactly the same for C. So if we do for C, only this time we're substituting y equals 0 into the equation for L2. So we'll say sub y equals 0 into L2. And if y equals 0 here, we're going to have therefore 0 equals minus 3 over 2x plus 4. And to solve this, I could add 3 over 2x to both sides. So if I do that, we'll better come down here actually. Okay, so if I do that, we're going to have therefore 3 over 2x equals 4. Multiply both sides by 2 and you get 3x equals 8. And then divide by 3 and you get x equals 8/3. So we've got our coordinates now at C as being 8/3, 0. So we can easily get that length AC. We can say therefore the length AC equals, well, we've got 6 units that way, so we don't write minus 6, so we've got 6 that way plus the distance from O to C, which is 8/3. And so if we change this to what is that, 18/3, 18/3 plus another 8/3 is going to be 26/3. So when it comes to the area of the triangle ABC, let's just say area of ABC, it's going to equal half the base, so half multiplied by the base length, 26 over 3, multiplied by the height, which is 4 units, okay? And if we work this out, we could cancel, say, the 2 here into the 4 or the 26, doesn't matter which one. I'm just going to do it into the 4, so we get 2 there. And then we end up with this equaling 26 times 2, which is 52, and then all over the 3. So 52 over 3 would be the answer. I always like to write units squared or square units because we're talking about an area, but you're not going to lose marks if you leave that out. Okay, so there's our area of the triangle ABC.